Hey guys, my name's Dan, and this reaction is the Friends pitch meeting, and this, of course, is the first classic pitch meeting we're taking a look at here. It isn't a revisited thing, but it is for a good cause from what I'm seeing on my screen right now, and I'm sure Ryan's going to talk about that at the very beginning of this video. And this is one of those older pitch meetings that I have not seen, but I have seen this show. Of course, everyone's seen Friends at this point, and if you haven't seen Friends, well, I don't know what to tell you. You're kind of living under a rock. There's so many different ways to watch it. But either way, I'm very excited to see this, see what he had in mind here, because this apparently was released back in, 2018. So that is a long while ago. And it's certainly going to hit a bit different considering the passing of Matthew Perry, which just still, I still can't believe that actually happened. But we're going to see how this goes. So before we do, though, please check all those links I have for you down in the description below. More specifically, Ryan's link and the pitch meeting link. They're both great ways to support him and a great and easy way to support me. So go right below this video and click all those buttons down there. Because I also like to see future reactions that I do, but also my channel to grow. And without any further ado, let's go.
Hi, this is Ryan George from The Thing You're About to Watch. Please enjoy this pitch meeting for Friends that I made several years ago when I was fresh out of prison.
So you have a
prison
idea for me? Yeah, so it's called Friends. And what's it about? Well, it's about a group of people that are
friends.
Right, but like, what's their deal? Well, they're all friends. Together. Who are the characters, though? The friends. Yeah, but why them? Well, the title of the show is Friends, so obviously we're gonna follow the friends. Like, why would we follow anyone else? Okay, talk to me about the characters. What kind of stuff are they going to be doing? The friends? Yeah.
Yes.
Just friend stuff? I'm sorry, am I doing something wrong? I don't... It's fine. So there's a group of friends. Yes. How old are they? The friends? The friends, yes. How old are the friends? They're like in their mid-20s. Okay, good. That's helpful. Great. So they do like typical mid-20s stuff? Exactly. They're just like every group of friends in their mid-20s. Awesome. Relatable. Yeah, like one of them's a paleontologist named Ross. What? His name's Ross. No, but he's a paleontologist? Yeah, well, you know how when people are in their 20s, there's always one in the group who's like a paleontologist with a PhD. Does that happen to people?
No!
Yeah, I think that's pretty commonplace. Okay,
No!
Well, at least he'll be an interesting character. He's the boring one. Oh. Yeah, and he's gonna have this big love thing with Rachel over the span of several seasons. Rachel.
Yeah, when we meet her, she's literally just run away from her own wedding because she realized she's not attracted to her fiancé. She thinks he looks like Mr. Potato Head.
Oh my god, that's horrible. Yeah, she's not the best person. Isn't it gonna be tough to get people to want to follow a character like that? Actually, super easy. Barely an inconvenience. How so? Well, I figure she could, like, never wear a bra. Oh. Yeah, I guess that'll be good for ratings. Yeah, should be. So anyway, Rachel's gonna move into Monica's apartment without asking permission. Who's Monica? Monica is Ross's sister. So Rachel must be like really good friends with Monica for that to happen. They haven't spoken in years and Monica wasn't invited to Rachel's wedding. And she's just gonna suddenly move in with her unannounced and become super tight with all the friends. Instantly. Okay, so tell me about Monica. Okay, so Monica used to be fat, so the jokes kind of write themselves. What do you mean? We'll say we have a flashback where Monica is dancing. It's going to be funny because she's fat. Isn't that going to kind of alienate a large group of overweight people? We'll look at it this way. Isn't any group of overweight people a large group of overweight people?
Oh my god!
Yes, but does that make it okay? Maybe
no!
Not, but these jokes are going to be really good. A fat person dancing is pretty funny. Yeah, we're also going to have her like really like food because she's fat.
Yeah, this show definitely did not age well for that joke.
Because she's fat, exactly. All right, I'm sold. Yeah, so anyway, now Monica is kind of a neat freak, and we're gonna have her fall in love with Chandler eventually. Chandler is one of the friends. Right. It sounds like a lot of these friends are actually lovers. So, well, maybe we should call the show Lovers. They're friends. Okay. So anyway, Chandler's like the wisecracking, sarcastic guy of the group. So he's always making the other friends laugh. They will never laugh at his jokes. Never. Never. So he's like cracking the jokes for himself, I guess? Isn't that a little crazy? It is when you stop to think about it. So are there any other friends? Are there any other friends? Well, there's also Joey, who's Chandler's roommate. And what's his deal? Well, he's dumb and he likes food, but he's not fat. Oh, that's it? No, he also really likes sleeping with women. Like, if he could sleep with over 50 women during the course of the show, that'd be perfect. That feels like a lot. It is a lot, but because he's dumb, people will be like, oh, that's Joey. Any other friends I should know about? Ooh, yeah, well, next up there's Phoebe.
What's up with her?
Well, very early on, we're gonna find out that her mother committed suicide when she she was 14. Oh my god. Yeah, and her mom was a drug dealer too. Jesus. So then Phoebe was taken care of by this albino guy, and then he killed himself. Wow, I mean, I guess it'll kind of balance out the show to have such a dramatic character. No, she's the silly one. Oh, she
Yes!
is? Yeah, she's all weird and stuff. Probably because her parental figures killed themselves. Yeah, probably. Weirdo. So what kind of friend stuff do all these friends do together? Most of the time they hang out in a coffee shop, they very rarely go to work, and other than that, they just hang out in their giant, beautiful apartments. They're in their mid-20s, but they have giant, beautiful
Yes,
apartments.
they do!
That's right. So this takes place in like a small town or New York City. Wow,
Yup.
so they must all have like really high-powered jobs. Well, Joey is a struggling actor, Rachel works in a coffee shop, Monica works in a restaurant, Chandler has a job, and Phoebe plays the guitar. Interesting. And I'm guessing since it's in New York, there's going to be a lot of diversity. Everyone will be white.
Yep.
Oh, everyone. Wow.
Yep.
And that's basically the show. That's all she wrote. That's all I wrote.
Ah!
What happened? It's these damn clapper lights they installed.
Clap on, clap
Oh,
off.
that's fun. Oh, let's not play with it.
Oh,
Wait.
I remember
that
when that was a
again?
thing.
Huh. What?
Oh, that's the Friends thing!
Nothing. Okay.
The
so
theme.
What about casting? What about it? Well, you gonna cast some like big stars to help promote the show? Actually, I'm thinking of going like low-level, no-name actors. Oh, how come? Well, to be completely honest, a show like this will last 1, maybe 2 seasons. So this
Nope.
way we know we're never gonna have to pay a lot of money for actors. Fair
Nope.
enough. That's smart.
Nope. Nope. It made a lot of
Hi, this
seasons.
is Ryan George from The Thing You Just Watched. Did you know
Yep.
that over on the Screen Rant Plus channel, they have a new show they started where they have people debunk AI myths about themselves? I'm featured on one of the episodes, and future guests will be much more important, famous, and interesting. So check it out. Or don't. I can't do anything if you don't. I will call the cops, though.
Oh!
I'll do it. I don't care.
Could you not? I don't want the... Oh. Okay, so that was a fun little look back, and again, show did not age very well, and a lot of the premise didn't really make too much sense, but it somehow survived. I don't know how it did. It's not my favorite comedy show of all time. I do have a few favorites, mostly ones that have to do with like also like drama stuff. So if I had to pick one comedy show that's my favorite, it's probably Scrubs. I mean, I grew up on Scrubs, but as far as Friends is concerned, it's okay. We never really clicked with me when it originally aired, because obviously I was just way too young, but going back and watching it was okay. It definitely had a lot of funny moments, but it's certainly something that wasn't really for me per se. But it doesn't mean it was a bad show. It's just my own little personal preference there. So that will do it for me here. Comment down below. Let me know. Were you a big fan of Friends? Are you a big fan of Friends now? Please leave a like if you enjoyed it. Check all those links I have for you down in the description below. Then lastly, and most importantly, I want to give a huge shout out to all my $5 and up supporters on Patreon. Luchador, Cruising, Wolver 310, Kester Kronich, Angel Garcia, Roadrunner 1967, Chris Curtis, Vox Coffany, Fleet Street Vicomp, Christopher Banyard, Songbird 177, Inca Linquist, Chris Chapin, MB Cardall, Harmony, Omarion Thorne, I Love You 3000, Something Else, Ben M, 20 Owl, and brand new Patreon supporter, the True Sunny Hero. And if you too like to have a shout out in each and every one of my videos, please head on over to patreon.com/TheDamnReactor for more, and I'll see you guys next time.